Tonight, there's a community meeting in Rocky Mount about the possibility of a casino coming to Nash County. It's one of 4 potential casinos that could be approved as part of the state budget. So I want to bring in WRAL Capitol Bureau Chief Laura Leslie via Zoom for more on this. Laura, this hasn't even been filed as an official bill, right?
Chris, state lawmakers are keeping this really under wraps, but we were able to acquire a copy of a draft proposal that would allow as many as 4 casinos in North Carolina. All 4 would have to be in economically disadvantaged counties. The Nash, Anson, and Rockingham are the 3 that have been discussed so far, along with a 4th one somewhere in the Lumbee area along 95. They'd be part of what lawmakers are calling entertainment districts, along with hotels and restaurants. They say casinos could bring in millions of dollars in tax money for state and local coffers, and they see it as an economic development project and a way to compete with all those new casinos that are popping up along the state line in Virginia.
Which leads to my next question. You talk about economic development, but on the other side, not everyone sees this as a good idea.
There are plenty of people who do not, especially in Nash County. Now, the Rocky Mount City Council is in favor of a casino, but the Nash County Board of Commissioners actually voted recently not to allow a casino in the county unless the voters there approve it in a referendum. If some people have religious or moral concerns, especially about state-sponsored gambling, other people are concerned about the social costs that can come with a casino. Things like more gambling addiction, more crime, and more poverty. And that's likely to be the topic of tonight's meeting in Rocky Mount.
Now, I think when something like this comes up, people may ask, is this a red issue, a blue issue? I mean, is it actually a bipartisan political issue?
It is not a partisan issue. Believe it or not, there are some things that are not partisan, and this is one of them. There are conservative Republicans and liberal Democrats who oppose bringing casinos into the state, but there are others in both parties who see it as a big infusion of capital investment into areas that are struggling. Republican leaders say they're hoping to include this in the budget, which is still under negotiation, but there may be enough pushback among Republican members that block that effort this year. Chris?
And we know you'll be watching it during the entire process. Laura Leslie reporting live. Thanks, Laura.